Hello world, my name's Rozara and I'm an investing genius. No, just kidding. I'm a full-stack web developer with a passion for investing and I love teaching people. Today I'd like to make a very quick video. You choose the right stock for you. Nobody can tell you the right stock to choose, but I will give you some very quick guidelines on how I choose the right stock for myself. So, one of the people that I really look up to is Warren Buffett, and I love to take his advice on a few things. So I highly recommend watching some Warren Buffett videos, reading some of his books, and just Googling some of Warren Buffett's general advice or quotes. He's so fantastic, and he invests for the long term, and he's one of the richest men in the world, if not the richest. So, without further ado, one thing that I look for is growing revenue, and I'll really quickly throw some kind of charts up on the board. So, growing revenue is the amount of sales that the company has. When Nike sells a sneaker for $100, $100 is the revenue. When Google sells an advertisement for $1 million, $1 million is the revenue. The revenue of the total company, if it is going up, up, over the quarters, that means the company is selling more and more stuff. That is a very good sign. You want companies that are growing, that people like, that they're buying more and more stuff from in the future. So secondary to revenue in sales, I like companies that are growing earnings. Out of 100 things to look at in a company, earnings is very, very important because you want the company to be making money. I did not invest in Amazon because they were not growing earnings, so that was one of my mistakes. But I'm still not investing in Amazon because I have no way to value their earnings, so I don't know. But every other company in the world, for the most part, they're growing earnings, and I like to invest in companies that are growing earnings. So earnings kind of looks like this. I want a company that's going up, up, up. One site that I love to use to look at growing revenues is The Motley Fool. They have terrific investment advice, terrific charts, graphs, all kinds of statistics. One site that I like to use for earnings growth is a site called Big Charts, bigcharts.com. And you can look at PE ratios and earnings growth over time. A lot of times I'll look at 10-year earnings, earnings over the last 10 years. I'll look at 5-year earnings. I'll look at PE ratios and average PE ratios. Stuff like that, so it's good stuff. So the third thing that I would think about is this a product that I would actually use? Recently, I invested in a mirror company. They make mirrors for cars, and they kind of block out the light or have rear view cameras associated with their mirrors. So I was thinking, is this a product that I would actually use for myself? Normally I like to invest in companies that I do actually use, like Google, like Facebook, but this mirror company, this is a product that I've never used before, but it is a product that I would use. I would buy this for my car. So that's why I bought into the company. So that would be number 3 on the list. Is it a product that I would actually use? And number 4 on the list is it a company that will last long term? I tend to stay away from companies that are extreme startups or just had their IPO or anything like that. I want to invest in companies that are established for many years. They've been growing revenues, they've been growing earnings, and will they continue to grow revenues and earnings in the future because more and more people love the company, they love the products, and the company will just be around in 10 years or 20 years. When I still own that stock, I want the company to be a much, much bigger company in 10 years. I don't want it to be irrelevant. So those are my 4 key points. Revenues, earnings, is it a product that I'll actually use, and is it a company that will be here in 10 years? Please subscribe, please share, please like. My name is Rozara. I love you all.